Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. Today we're going to be checking out some of the new stuff, and what we're going to be doing is checking out the new Bastard's Beacon and just playing around with Highwaymen a little bit more and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and take care of all that. This is the team that we're running today. We have Reynald with Bannerets. We have, oh god, clicking wrong buttons, Bonnie, Arsonist, Zeus, who's Rogue, or say Zeus, Dismas, Highwayman, Rogue, and Intermezzo Sarmenti. So that's what we're going with. The new beacon is blue. Blue, yeah, they've changed the colors of some of the beacons, so it's just good. And hey, Cactus, good for you getting help. Help is good. I think some of them are green, right? They've changed the colors. It's like greens and blues now. They're like slightly different. I wish they would add like reds and like purples and stuff.
The point of no return.
Like Walter White's product? Yes, exactly. Name the jester Pogifers. All right, I got you, Josh. Pogifers. Pogged the fuck out, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody's weekend going? You guys doing anything fun? But future me will be really confused. Lav, would you like the Runaway or the Crusader? Those are your choices. Finished my run before the update came out live. I'm happy because Leper's animation looks super dope. Yeah, I think I'm actually still on experimental. Whoops. It doesn't make a difference, but it's it is live now. If you didn't know that, the new update is live. So if you wanted to check out the changes and stuff, you can definitely do so. Crusader, thanks. Gotcha, Lav. 1751. All right, let's go ahead and smoke screen here. Gonna have to kind of figure out the order of this team. It's a little wonky. It's not really like a normal team comp, so we'll kind of figure it out as we go. No, you're supposed to miss. To miss! Loving the new animation effects. There's a lot of really good ones out there for sure. They've done a really solid job of just kind of getting effects feeling good and things like that. So we're running Intermezzo, which is a super fun path in my opinion. It has a lot of interesting like things that you can kind of pull off. So you just laugh. Yeah, of course. Gotcha. I may need to think about putting on Finale or something. Name Runaway Gaming. Gaming it is. All right. Now we're gaming. Hey, Pork, how you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. How we all doing the day, y'all? Hope we're all having fantastic freaking days. Intermezzo also pairs well with Runaway, just because it gives you a way to kind of proc the healing a little more, like a bit more control on healing with her, which we're gonna go ahead and do here as well. Just gonna keep our team nice and healed up. And boom! And yeah, okay, not too bad. I think Jester needs a way to get back. That's gonna be the biggest issue with him.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
The rest of the team can move around pretty well, so. Start over here, but all right. Oh my God, don't get fried alive. Right now it's pretty chilly here, and I say chilly. It's cool for Arizona, so I'm not super upset about it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on Finale here. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna throw on Fade to Black, and the reason is that if he does end up there within twice in 2 rounds or whatever, he's not gonna be able to use Finale, and that's just gonna cause us a problem, right? Because then, yeah, he's gonna be stuck up there. So we don't want that.
The familiar heart Crackles inviting thee
right.
once again.
So let's make sure we get the beacon before I forget, because I tend to do this quite frequently. So you can see here they've like changed some of the colors and stuff. I don't really understand what these, like, I think the flames is supposed to represent the difficulty, but they're like not in order and it looks kind of weird. These are not easy to distinguish from one another. I wish that they were, but... One sec, a car alarm's going off. I'm gonna make sure it's not mine. I'll be right back.
She just grabs underwear from anywhere that she can find it, and just loves to like take it other places and lick it. I can respect the hustle, you know. Sometimes you just gotta lick underwear, you know. Who am I to say otherwise?
And we just resolute, and the game's easy. Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, you fucking fucking damn it, goddamn fucking motherfucker piece of shit ass. I tried to do something stupid.
Okay,
right?
it was not
Don't
mine.
blame me, all right?
All right. So we've got the beacon. Like, why is this like 2 flames? You know, like I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Like I feel like there's supposed to be difficulty levels, but like Stygian is only 3 and Beacon is 2. I don't understand. I don't know what that's like representing.
In the road. Choose your path.
Yeah, it's just blue.
And ride out unbowed.
All right, we're doing Act 1, by the way, because we might as well maybe try an attempt of a Grand Slam. I don't know. Yeah, you guys just want to lean into this, like, and do something goofy. Death Store tokens now. Lovely addition. Death Store tokens. Wait, what? We have tokens for Death Store? What do you mean? I'm confused.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
Did they add a new token? I'm confused. Hey, Kazine, how's it going? Welcome on in. Like, do you mean the death armor tokens? It's just a visual thing, like they did.
All manner of
Hey,
diversion
Zim, thank
and
you for the
dalliance
resub. I
await
appreciate
those
that.
who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Experience, however painful.
It's funny when Wayne
teacher
like
of all.
talks back to back because of the alerts. All right, what do we want to upgrade here? Inspiring Tune, I think, is going to be a really good thing for us to upgrade. Smite. Crazy, let me check. I'm not saying you're crazy. I haven't seen anything, so I don't know. I might just be confused. I'm probably just confused. I'm almost always confused. Let's just be realistic here. This for the healing is going to be useful for us, I think. Smoke screen is really good to upgrade. And yeah, I'm going to upgrade Run and Hide for the dot removal. Maybe you just had a prophetic dream. Possible. Oh, wow. Guys, do we want the Hoarder Signal Decoder or do we want the Hoarder Signal Decoder? I'm confused as to which one we should go for. Okay. Let's go for the Tangle.
Mud and rain.
You think the Hoarder Signal
Resignation
Decoder is
and death.
better? I don't know, man. It's hard.
This
It's a hard
land is
argument.
truly
Let's get the
barren.
Assay Gear while we're here because this is a really valuable item to grab.
Good.
Getting a lot of money early on is definitely going to be helpful. We'll grab these. I'm also going to grab the Adrenaline Tonic because it's a really potent, nice healing item to get early on. I don't think we're really going to need the Laudanum. So let's just grab some stuff that I think might be useful as we get further into the run.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Healing can go here, sure. Choosing one or the other. Hoarder Signal Decoder. I know. I think one's probably better than the other. You want reworked mana arms? He's probably going to happen. pretty soon, I would imagine. They just reworked Highwayman and Graveyard Pass. Who's next new path rework list? Yeah, mine is probably Hellion. If I was to pick like which one I wanted next, I would say Hellion. Because I love the Hellion, but I don't know. I mean, I think that I would say Vestal is probably up there for sure, as in needing a rework. I just don't think they're gonna get to her for a while because she's kind of a newer hero. So I like, as much as I'd be like, I think the Vestal probably needs it the most, maybe. I think she's gonna need like almost a dedicated like attempt, right? They're gonna have to like go and really work at like her. I want my buff, beefy Hellion. I agree. Yo, Berg, how's it going? Welcome on in. Get to see so many shiny, fun faces today.
Rewards only. Resignation.
Can this team take on the librarian, or not the librarian, the general? No, we probably shouldn't try it. So, but I will take lots of fights because fights are good. So this is Bastard's Beacon. We're gonna have these fights are gonna be tough, like off the bat. On Stream Deck, it's a great game, not gonna lie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really wish I had a Stream Deck to play it. Hopefully one day it makes it to the Switch, but like, I don't know how it would run on the Switch. Hey, Large Dude, how's it going? Very excited to see how they change up Ravager and Berserk with the new system. Yes, I agree. I really want some like interplay with Winded and things like that. I think there's a lot of options that they could go for. The speed is gonna be rough here. Gut feeling is just, my gut feeling is probably gonna be that they're going for the unusual suspects, right? Highwayman, Grave Robber, Plague Doctor, and Man at Arms are probably going to be the ones that they do go for first, just because that was like the original team. But they may not. They may choose to go a different direction. Want some variation in his gameplay. Vestal needs a rework. I mean, that's just true. But we'll have to see how that all pans out. Respective pass. Yeah, kinda. I can definitely see that. I think he does have some variants. I just dislike Monarch personally. I just don't find any value in Monarch. Do I not have I thought I had frickin' what's it called? Holy Lance on. I do not. So that may have been a mistake. The tenacity gives you so much defensive value, though. It's kind of crazy. I play them fairly often. So I would say Unusual Suspects is very good, especially now with a lot of the recent changes. It's one of the better options out there for people. Let's just go ahead and blind this guy. Yeah, that was a good amount of damage that we missed there. Contain 3/4 arguably strongest heroes and Grave Robber. Yeah, when it first came out, like when the game dropped and we had Unusual Suspects first, I was definitely a little confused. I was like, I don't really understand why they went with this combination, but Grave Robber has definitely come into her own a lot more recently. God damn. I forget that we are playing against Ordained enemies, so this is... I really should have Holy Lance on. That's going to be a problem for us. We're still, like, fussing out this team a lot, and, yeah.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
That would be neat. Every time I play him, the way I... Because I really feel some skill shifts like Reflection. Yeah, Reflection is, like, one of those things I used a lot early on when I was playing the game, and then, like, as I've gotten better at the game, I found that I really don't need Reflection ever. Like, if I'm playing a leper, I'm usually playing, like, with something, like, with a character that can actually do something, you know? I crave a Physician rework. Maybe one day. Physician, I feel like, is not actually in a terrible place, honestly, but it isn't, like, the best, for sure. Portal 11, once she gets his rings, though. The new his rings is kind of crazy. Like, in a good way. It used to be really good as well, but, like, still really good. Oh my god.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Ordained enemies, man. They make a big difference early on.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Go ahead and get the stress down. Let's just kill. And then we'll Echoing March here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Golden Vapor's PD with the decimal system, it felt pretty nice. Yeah, there's a lot of value to be had with her, I honestly think. The thing about the downside about Physician is just the fact that she has no damage. I hope if they rework Physician, and what they've been doing a lot in the past, and I think they're doing the right thing, is like removing the blanket, like, does no damage, does no dot, like, doesn't, remove, all these things. So I would like it if Physician could still do, like, some damaging things, right? But, like, also your focus is going to end up being elsewhere. I think that's really what it boils down to. Oh, you're using a Surgeon with Emboldening Vapors. That's, hey, that's potent. Go for it. Hey, August, how you doing? Welcome on in. All right. I mean, this team is fine. It just needs some... Once we get some mastery, we'll be feeling a lot better. That's just kind of how these things go. Hey, scouting is good. This is a really good find for us early on. Lungs need raw damage. I love the bone saw on my PD.
Arrive,
Yeah.
Foolishly seeking fortune
Hey,
and
Reeps,
glory
thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the
in
Brat
this
Pack. I appreciate it.
domain
Paracelsus
of
got
the
that
damned.
vape. Surgeon normal hits for 10 average damage, and she's tanky and can heal. Surgeon is really good. I need to play it more often, honestly. So we have a Kyrogen fight. An all-ordained Kyrogen fight. Okay, this is also more likely to be a warlord than normal. Like, he doesn't do damage. I actually enjoy running Ritualist with, like, Demon's Pull or something. But yeah, it's definitely not the best. This is the Bastard's Beacon, August. The BB. It's mine. They named it after me. Can you believe that? They didn't actually name it after me. But it's funny to say it like they did. We name heroes again? Can, but they've all been picked already. So, unfortunately, there's nothing to redeem.
Excellent work.
Crying. Sad, yes, I know. So, Echoing Marcher is actually quite funny. Because it will constantly pull the guard off of him, basically, every time he moves.
Steady yourself.
Wow, that's an unfortunate crit. Didn't bleed either, which is also kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Being the self-inserts, I'm just glad they got him, yeah. I think they definitely made the right move and all that, so. Yeah, moving them constantly gives us the option to just kind of whack them. Found a bug with Decimal System. I had like Pocket Watch and Greater Sharpening Charm on my Highwayman, and my pistol shot couldn't get to 9 minimum damage no matter how many buffs. You didn't have any quirks or anything? I'd have to look at the specific situation, right? But yeah, that's weird, for sure. Oh, that adds block to him, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got to remember that does that. It's a good thing to remember. Crocodilian would go pretty hard on this team, not gonna lie. Like for the hydrate. Ulysses, how you doing,
Measure
bud?
out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yeah, that guy's dead, thankfully. Started with 8 and 25% damage rush, still at 8. Odd. That's really odd. I don't know what is causing that. I'd have to kind of figured out. What's up? How's the new update? Loving it so far. Highwayman's, I would say Grave Robber feels incredible where she's at right now. I think a lot of people are still up in the air about Highwayman, but I'm going to keep giving him a chance. I think most of his changes are good. I think Yellow Hand just needs a little help, right? But other than that, everything else feels pretty good. The new torches are a little weird. Some of them are a little, I don't know. I don't really like the torch system in general. I don't think it's like the best way for them to have added difficulty and challenge to the game. I would love to have seen something a bit more modular or like controllable from the player, but that is what it is. It's probably more a limitation of the systems they have in place than it is them not doing something creative or whatever, you know. What's is vulnerable double cross only of Yellowhand now? Yes, I believe so. Which is what makes it's one of the better things about Yellowhand, if not the best thing about Yellowhand, is his ability to apply the vulnerable. It really gives him character on that path. I honestly am gonna give it, you know, quite a bit of a shot because I think there's probably more benefit there than people think there is. But we'll have to see. Healing items. Healing items are good. More so than the 4 laudanum right now. Oh, actually, I say that as my team is like super stressed. More so than the stimulants for sure. And they also kept Take-Aim's original version, yeah. I do like the Wanderer double cross having the ability to stop block generation. I think that's pretty interesting. I think a lot of people have been saying that that's not useful, but I can think of a lot of enemies that generate block that I would like to have that on. Not like a huge amount, but enough that I would be like, hey, this is really nice when it happens. Like evangelists, you've got evangelists, you've got ghouls, you've got the Tangle foot soldiers, you've got the Seething Sigh, you've got the Ravenous Reach, not Ravenous Reach. Yeah, Ravenous Reach, right? That generates block. There's a lot of options. And removing block plus and just being able to stop it from being generated is really nice. Anything able to drummer, right? Amount of speed the enemies have, especially if they're ordained, the decimal system tends to be a liability. Yes, that's not a hot take. That's ordainment is broken right now. Has been for a while, but it's more pronounced with the beacon for sure. But I do think my bloodthirsty duelist with no damage trinkets did get to 11 crit damage by the end of the lung fight. You didn't have the trinket that like reduces, like starts you off with plus 100% damage and then reduces it over time or something like that, right? I don't know, I'm just speaking out of my butt here. I don't really know what would have caused that. I missed the old Wanderer double cross. I mean, yeah, I'm see, my thing is, right, I'm trying to be very understanding that these changes aren't like in a vacuum. They're gonna come with all of the heroes probably getting some changes, and that the game is constantly changing, right? So it may not work super well right now, but like it's like people used to hate Breakthrough, right, with its guard piercing and stuff like that. Do you know how useful Breakthrough would be right now against like the barricade fights? You know, I feel like a lot of changes get made to the game without us knowing what the end result is going to be because we're not aware of it.
An unavoidable end.
Resisted or is it guaranteed? It's guaranteed. That is not something you can resist. No. Okay, we're gonna be able to get Intermezzo off here, so that's gonna be useful for us. Sorry, Echoing March here.
Weaken them.
And it procs, so
another may finish the work.
Oh, he actually didn't get the debuff, did he? That's fine. He's still gonna hurt himself by moving back, but it's not. He didn't get the movement debuff, so not enough to kill, unfortunately. This fight is gonna be really tough for us. I genuinely don't know if we can actually do this fight. Let me be entirely honest. I probably shouldn't have taken it. Yeah, it's like tracking shot, but for block. Which again, I think it does have a lot of value. I think people tend to value block removal more than, or value dodge removal more than block removal, because when you get hit by, when dodge procs against you, it feels worse than block because you still hit with a block, right? So it doesn't feel as bad, but I still think, I mean, getting rid of 50% minus damage is pretty big. Minus 30% damage buff. I'm confused. How is that like the... I think I'm misinterpreting the question here. The minus 30% damage buff on the... what is it called? Whatever that trinket is. Yeah, it's non-resistible. I guess... Is tracking shot non-resistible? I don't know if it is. It might be. I just don't recall. Let's go ahead and solo him. What's up, Speedy? How you doing? Ugh, fortunate crit.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Just like tracking, sure, yeah. If tracking shots buff is guaranteed, I didn't know if it was. I don't know if it is guaranteed. Honestly, didn't know that. So, hey, you know, we learn. All right, let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that horror. We could heal here. We could also give tenacity. I think the tenacity is going to be a good fit for us. You sound, but yeah, I'm feeling much better. Just a little bit of mucus at this point. Nothing really else. 2 damage. She should be able to do that. Let's go ahead and blind her. Oh, she's not able to do that because I don't have any damaging abilities up here. That was probably a misplay then. I'm just gonna go for the heal then.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
Maybe should have saved that cauterize,
Savor
but
it.
dodge it. Damn it. You resist on the disease though. Thank you. We'll go ahead and take aim here. Just say about Bloodlust. Nice. Did you get some really good value out of it, or how'd it go?
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
All right. I've got to remember, take aim just generates for pulse, which is good. It's fine. I forget that that's like what he does on this path. Excellent crit too. Love that. If I do this, he's more likely to just remove those tokens than he is to heal him, which is good for us. Hey, Candy, how's it going? Forging Gods, good to have you here. Very cute webcam frame. Thanks, I appreciate that. How's it going? Yeah, there we go. So he might have removed the blind, but he did more damage to him, which in all honesty is fine for us. Intermezzo Encore is very useful to run away. Yeah, basically you get to take advantage of the bleed, like, pretty heavily in your favor, which is really nice. Again, keeping negative tokens on the enemies is a really good way of keeping the, it's a really good way of keeping the Kyrogen occupied. Because he really hates when you have negative tokens on them. And he gets really like, and he starts trying to do damage and stuff to them, so. Crusader says like, why am I not using Bloodlust? Radiance is better. Yeah? I mean, Bloodlust is good. I've just not really ever taken full advantage of it, I don't think. Ah, damn it. I thought he would go for the remove, but that's really fucking, and that's so much health that he just gave back to that character. It's so annoying. Just gonna try to bleed him here.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I mean, he just did a lot of damage to him, so that's good, I guess. Another day of wasting away. Hey, I feel that. Can I do enough damage here? There's a chance we can get him the Death's Door. Let's do it. Ah, damn, we've low rolled. That's fine. Has teeth on its icon, yeah. So. Alright. Yeah, he is using his turns mostly on healing and stuff, which is good. Like, that's generally how you want to keep the Kyrogen occupied, is to just keep doing that, so that way he's less likely to do damage or anything. Yep, Crusader is on the team. He's here. He's alive.
Morbid gains.
Let's go for the kill. All right.
The work continues.
All right, we're doing all right here. I'm gonna go ahead and heal some stress.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Good resist on the bleed, though. Excellent. Love to see that. Let's get take aim going again. Look at my beloved Jester, yeah. And we go ahead and heal here. All right. Pull him. Damn it.
Measure out your violence and apply
Oh
it
boy, that's a lot of.
judiciously.
That's a lot. Path is Crusader Banneret. You can always see the paths over here. I have them listed on my next to my head, whatever. All right, let's get him healed up. Stress is fine. We'll deal with that. Echoing March is something we probably do not want to use on him. I'm fine with solo just for the value on us, but not so much the value on him constantly getting regen because of it.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Good crit. Good miss, thank you. Alright. Green Jester could be the Joker. Yeah, could be. Got that. He's got those vibes. They just need to give him a purple mask. I guess double cross really didn't do. It added more block, which is nice. Good dodge, thank you. This fight is always so
By
tedious.
accumulation.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. BB, you're bleeding. I know. We're bleeding a lot. There's a lot of bleeding going on right now. Okay. This does give me hope that this is a very good team. Being able to survive this early on is not a bad sign. That this is a pretty decent team actually. Honestly, let's just get rid of the dots here. Now I'm playing on Beacon. I mean, it's definitely a slog. Like, this fight is absolutely a slog. It always has been, and it just continues to be that way. I can't use Holy Lance from here. Okay. Well, I can't hit that rank, I should say. Oh, fudge off with that. All right. I don't want to use cauterize or anything right now, so yeah, I don't want to use the cauterize. I want to hold those cauterizes. See if we can get a nice bit of damage here. There we go. Not seeing this guy. Oh yeah, he's made to counter dot teams. That's quite literally his whole. Like that's his thing, right? Okay, we can. The bleed. Well, yeah. Okay, we'll be fine.
A simple variable.
Region goal that gave +3
Easily
mastery
resolved.
and one of the legendary sharp charms. Very nice. Region 1 Levi, then Collector showed off. Right, so mad. Yeah, that sucks. Alembic Retort is fine. This can produce some good items for us. Spike Skullcap. I don't super care about Spike Skullcap. I really kind of wish that they looked over that trinket at some point. It just doesn't seem to have that much value for me, but it's something, you know. The disease chance on it is just like really feels bad, man. It's kind of funny, but it's also like, I don't know. That's such a brutal thing to put on a trinket. When teams with no dots, it's almost hard to run a team without a dot. Not in the sense that like, it's just hard to have a team that doesn't have anybody who deals dots, right?
Chaos must be met. with
Canon the bane of my
unwavering
existence.
resolve.
I wish Canon had like a unique trinket, a really rare chance. I mean, yeah, it's only 5%, but in Darkest Dungeon, that's like 82%, you know? So like, fuck them.
Cooperation is the key.
Unfortunately, he does get Song of Shadows off, so yeah, not much that we can do there. We're not getting any luck with the blinds today either, which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the...
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Good resist on the stress too. Kind of heal him
A
up.
small foundation of trust.
Is that the one time to use it? Maybe because it's usually on low crit chance trinkets, yeah. Speaking of dots, can't wait for the PD work so I can play something other than Alchemist. Probably still gonna be playing Alchemist. Just, it's just gonna feel different. Torch one, so I don't feel like ever returning to it. Yeah, I get that, Alex. This is definitely not necessarily a very fun torch. And again, I would say that's less so that the torch isn't fun, and more so that ordainment is not fun right now. Ordainment is just like not a fun mechanic to deal with. Hasn't been for quite some time, but it at least sometimes has some value. God, can we fucking dodge? That was blind and dodge. Ugh. Please, Jester, figure your fucking shit out. Hasn't aged well. It hasn't. I don't think ordainment is intrinsically a bad mechanic. I think they just need to tweak it to make it actually like a mechanic that I'm interested in like dealing with, you know. Then I'd be more inclined to like enjoy it and stuff. Stronger, but it's only on one enemy. Nah, I mean maybe. I think ordainment should just be a bit more like. It shouldn't be stat buffs. Like most things in the game that we dislike or have disliked a lot, the biggest issue has been stat buffs, right? It's been like, oh, Sharp Shot's boring because it's just pure damage buffs. Or, you know, or Alchemist is just boring because it's pure, like, dot increases. Like, the speed buff on it in particular is just a really unfun way of giving enemies, like, bonus damage and stuff. I don't know. It's just not it doesn't feel very interactive, right?
A simple variable, easily resolved.
I would love it if maybe, like, I would love it if ordainments were not act specific. Well, maybe act specific, but also were like region specific. Like Tangle ordainments were a little different, you know, or something, just to give them more character. I mean, that may just be. Sometimes that would also be bloat, right? Could also be a lot of bloat. I don't know. Should turn all skills into cleaves. Oh god, no thanks. I don't need that in my life.
Calculated generosity.
Ordainment should give more damage, more speed, and more stress. No. Also wouldn't mind if ordainments were like maybe like they ramped up, like they got harder as the fight went on. So maybe you could like focus down ordained enemies and be like, ooh, like if I focus down this guy, I will have to deal with the ordainment. But like if I let him live longer, like then they become a problem or something like that. This team is doing well. The issue being, we're stressed out right now, which is unfortunate. But we just need mastery. Once we get some mastery going, I think we'll be all right. We'll be feeling good.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Man, the Darkest Dungeon Discord was getting heated yesterday when they pushed this to retail. I mean, people like at each other's throats about like the changes to like Yellow Hand in particular. Fucking getting mad at each other and stuff.
Meant to prevent the
fucking brutal. Like, I love this game, and it partially pays my bills. But man, I don't think I could ever get that angry about a change to the game. Like outside of them just straight up ruining it, right? Like, oh man. Yes, this is on retail now. If you've been holding off. Ordained General gotta be hell, yeah. Yeah, it does. And the previous variant, there are quite a few people who quite like Yellow Hand. There's definitely the vocal minority, but they're there. They exist. How are we doing on, like, relics? How have I only got 32 relics and I have a Say gear? Damn, this sucks. It's a lot of things to balance. Like, I don't know how that, like, the thing is, like, a lot of, like, people who are like, I would do it like this, and it's like, I don't think that it works like that, you know? Like, I wish things did work like that, but I don't think that they do. Yeah, I mean, the tokens thing, like, I mean, highway robbery is still, like, doing well. It's just that it's not as good, so people are very angry about it. Are we not fucking focus? God damn, that adds 3 stress when it crits. Holy fucking crap. Ay, ay, ay.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Steel resistant. It's actually pretty good if you have a team that can take advantage of it. That being the key word, right? You have to have a team that can take advantage of it. Alright, you just sit back here and heal yourself up, lady. Honestly, why is he not giving block to these two? Wait, why did they not get blocked back here? They didn't have vulnerable, did they? Wait, why did these two not get blocked? Hey, Dame, how's it going? Did I miss something? They can't resist it. Oh, foot soldier debuff. Thank you. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Yeah. I forget that that's like a thing these guys can do. Is that debuff? Yeah, I forget about it quite frequently. I'm not gonna lie. Get a heal here. Haven't used Reap in a while. I forget how good it is. All damage here, all day, baby. Oh my god. Can we not do this way? It'd be great. Okay, he's dead. I'm just gonna run and hide. We need some healing here. Regen is gonna be useful for us. The blind, thank you. Focus fire losing damage was a hidden nerf to riposte. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. It definitely is, but it's also like I hated the idea of it because it was like this is already an ability that's like programmed to target the person with the lowest health generally, and so it just made it like the fact that I could like pick somebody off if they were on low health was just like, or they were dead, like, you know, on death's door is like, come on, come on, game, you gotta work with me here.
Malaise, measured.
He's getting the bleed from Skull Cap, which I find hilarious. Alright, let's get some heals going. We're probably gonna get Death Before Dishonored here. I don't really have any way of dealing with that. We're too slow to deal with it, yeah. Oh well. One of them resists. Oh my god, that's a lot of stress. I may have to put Inspiring Tune back on and just... Well, not Inspiring Tune. Inspiring Cry. And see how that goes. Over, like, Tenacity, probably. Just to get a little bit additional stress healing in, because right now we are struggling. Alright, we're gonna go this way. I'm probably too reliant on my Jester being my only back row, like, damage dealer right now. So that's gonna cause me some problems. Oh, don't get stressed on the road. I still hate that mechanic.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
No general. Yeah, no general fight. I'm not taking the general right now. Everybody hates each other too. So obnoxious. 12 relics for 2 food is pretty good. 2 steaks too. That's technically savings right there.
Whispers.
Oh my god. How are our relationships right now? Not good, huh? I think we have a 4. Yeah, we have a 4 on somebody. Bastard's Beacon doing Bastard's Beacon stuff. It's obnoxious. Insider damage, nothing. There's no change to the actual Torchlight. It's just the additional Wandering Bosses and that's it. Hey, Cyclops, how you doing?
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Like, ordainments, sorry, if I haven't said, there are other changes. It's lair bosses are always ordained, wandering bosses have a much higher chance of spawning, and they're also always ordained, and confession bosses gain unique interactions. So they have unique buffs. So, like, the Act 1 boss is, like, brutal. It basically gets, like, super ordained. It's kind of crazy. The speed here is gonna fuck us. We're probably gonna have a meltdown here. I don't think there's much we can do about it realistically. Yeah, especially if we get crits. That one's gonna cause us to melt down, I think. Yeah. God damn it, dude. Oh well, guess I don't need to heal that stress anymore, huh? Yay! Do. Laughter becomes quiet weeping, pretty much. Really? I dislike that shell shock like deal like thematically it feels very weird that that's the case, but whatever. Hey, nice crit.
Malaise.
Hey, hell, that was a 3-person stress heal. Love that. Fix this, Red Hook. Come on. This is one of the things that I truly dislike. I cannot use Cauterize on the Jester, but he's still mad I'm using it elsewhere. Such an annoying bug. Like, they've said they fixed this multiple times. I don't understand why this is still such a problem for them. Like, yeah, no, heal me. I physically cannot, buddy, and now I don't want to cause my relationships to go even worse over something I have no control over, so super fun. Oh, also, he's gonna get... This is another thing that confuses me. If I move here, it's the same ability. I'm just gonna move forward either way. If I hit this one, I get nothing. If I hit this one, it lowers my relationships. Why is that? Like, what's the difference? I'm still moving forward the same amount. Like, it should be that any movement causes the stress or the relationship deproc. Just bizarre. I don't dislike that that's a thing that happens. I dislike how inconsistent it is. Oh, this is bad. Jester's probably dead.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
Yeah, it's based on the skills tart, but that's not how it should be calculated. It's like that's just an odd way of doing it. Very odd way of doing it.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Okay, see, like this one makes sense to me. So dumb. I know I'm just bitching at this point. I get that, but it is annoying to me that this is like something that's still within the game and has been an issue for this long. Like these procs make so little sense to me. And you know, I'm trying to play smart, you know, but the game like almost won't let me. It's like, no. Like you just get punished for something you have no control over. All right, thanks game. All right.
Scavenge
Enough
what
bitching.
you can, and be off once more.
We survived. Relationships are still in the strange spot. I don't think it's gonna get changed anytime soon, though. I just don't think it's in the purview of... Like, it's one of those things that, like, it works. You know, so right now they're really not gonna focus on it. I think their better focus is definitely on hero paths and rebalance and stuff. I think that fixes a lot more problems in the game. But relationships have been a mechanic that I know that they were really excited to, like, implement, and it seemed kind of cool on paper. But I think the reality is that it's just not great, honestly. I think it just suffers from a lot of things, I think. And it's a shame because it's a cool concept, right? But it just doesn't pan out right.
A slow dissection.
They're better than they were. Let's just be totally honest. Like compared to how they were when the game first came out, absolutely, they've done a much better job of that. But they have definitely not fixed it. Good crit, thank you, bud. And at this point, I'm a little unsure what a fix would even be like. Just take aim here with a riposte generation. Get the stress down. Was always held DD2 back a lot. I would say it doesn't necessarily hold it back anymore. It definitely did early on when it was like interjecting a lot in the gameplay and like pulling you out of the gameplay loop a lot. I don't think it's necessarily, I just think it's like a neutral. I just don't think it like doesn't add any that value that I'm like amazingly happy to have. Like sometimes I get those like moments, I will say, sometimes I get those moments where I get the perfect relationship that's giving me dodge on a character, and I need that on the final lair boss, like on Obsession, and I'm dodging a lot, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. But outside of those few moments, I feel like the value, like I don't really think about relationships outside of just being like, oh my god, why is this affecting my relationships? But it's serviceable, yeah, it works. It's just not like, it doesn't feel like a mechanic that I care to interact with as much as I have to.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Change it and rather build up their days. They used to work that way, Candy. That's how they used to work, and then it kind of, honestly, that system did not pan out well. Used to form relationships during the course of the actual run itself, and it was not great. It like interjected in the gameplay a lot. There might be a way that's like they can work it, that it'd actually be okay, but I don't know. Permanent changes? Maybe. Yeah, I genuinely, I'm unsure what the implementation would or should be, if I'm entirely honest. I think it would require changing some core mechanics about the game itself, which is a lot easier said than done. So I understand why they're kind of like putting it off. I'm gonna be real. The block token here. I have to remember this generates block. It's really potent, actually. Alright. We've managed to pull ourselves out here. Relationships are obviously a bit of an issue. But I think once we get some mastery points, I actually don't know how many we have. I don't think we have that many, honestly. We might have 1 or 2. Once we get some mastery points into us, I think we'll be feeling better. What does that do when upgraded on this path? Oh yeah, this is the cannot gain. That's fine, yeah. Milder relationship buffs, which become stronger if you keep their affinity high. That could be something, yeah. And that kind of works towards how relationships operate in real life, right? I mean, obviously, you're never going to capture, like, how relationships actually feel, right? And it's just, like, it's impossible to do in this kind of game, but could be some interesting stuff there. Hey, Faye, how's it going? I think Murder Weapon can kill on non-damaging skill crits. I do not know. I believe the tooltip just says it has to crit, but I would imagine it can't. My instinct is to say that it has to do damage, because the health has to be affected for an execution proc to trigger. So I don't think it would work, personally. But it would be funny if it did. Yeah, we're running Beacon. Hey, Beck, how you doing? Replacement for the Afflictions. Yeah, that's exactly what they were. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's kind of a combination between relationships and meltdowns, right? I mean, those are kind of two sides of the same coin. But yeah, I think overall, an attempt was made to build something different. And conceptually, I kind of like the idea of relationships. I just don't think that it was pulled off super well.
Petty hindrance.
All right, we get our first item, which is Idle Thought, which is not. It's not really the one that we want, considering the fact it's our first, you know, we're not really doing enough damage with anybody for me to utilize Idle Thought properly. Honestly, like, it could be maybe okay on Runaway where she's not, like, dealing damage, right? So, like, Ransack gets, like, a nice, like, plus up for the first couple rounds, and then, like, that's it. You're like, okay, that's fine. But beyond that, I don't think it's great. Maybe turn 1 finale. Yeah, maybe, but I'm skeptical on that. I do like turn 1 finale with it. But then well, actually, you know what? That could be pretty good, honestly. We're not doing any damage on him either. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I'm unsure if there's a good line for that.
Places such as this, where a little light
Stronger
still
tones.
gathers.
You know, you're approaching the relationship to be able to act accordingly. Yeah, I think if they were to do any changes, big changes to relationships, it would end up being, you know, it would end up being like a change to some core like coding in the game. They'd have to change a lot of things. I think that's why we're just not going to see it for quite a while, and that's okay. Fussy Eater, Cadaver Fearing, Weak Grip, Sprained Ankle. I kind of want to save the Orbitoclast in case we really need it. There's nothing here that I'm like super, like, yeah, we need that.
Everywhere in ruin.
Tormenting Locket also doesn't help us out super much.
In need.
Spam Reap with it, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It could be good until I need it to, like, the problem that I have with it is that right now with Beacon, our fights are going like 5 rounds or longer, and I think that we would struggle with being able to get the kills we need, especially considering the fact that Reynold is one of our main damage dealers. So we'll see how it feels a little bit here, and then we can kind of just play it from there.
Priced.
This mechanic. No, there's nothing stale about the mechanic or talking about it. I'm happy to have these discussions. This is how we can give good feedback to the devs. You know, and they have a vision. I'm sure they have a lot more. I'm not sure. I know they have a lot more awareness of what these issues are than I think people give them credit. A lot of people think the devs can just flip a switch and things are fixed, but it just does not work that well. If it did, everything would be fine. But alas, it's not how the world works. All right, we need to fix relationships as best we can. I may have to pull Bonnie off and just replace her with Bounty Hunter for a little bit until we can kind of figure things out. Hog and gaming. Like, we can get other relationships kind of out of the gutter here. At least enough that I'm not super worried about them. Hog and Lav. People want it. But it. But it. Hog and Zeus. Alright, that did well. Let's get a re-stress down here. Speed up, that's fine.
A glint in the shadows. The hunter is here.
Let's take him. Alright, collect bounty. Come hither. Hurl bat, because he's going to get moved back and forth a little bit. Finish him. Flashbang? Sure. We get utility belt. We'll definitely want to use flashbang if we have utility belt. Give the two beefy boys up here some food. Here. Drop that. Sure, have some disease resist. I don't think that really matters, but okay. Yeah, it's controllable enough. Like, I definitely don't think it needs to be fixed, like, now. You know, I think it's definitely something that can wait, for sure. Alright. For the item flavor, but they don't quite hit the same as camping skills. Yeah, true, maybe. I don't know. I never really liked camping in DD1. I'm gonna be entirely honest. Didn't really like that mechanic. I just found it kind of boring. I was like, okay, I have to do this now and blah blah blah.
Improvement.
I also felt like it was
in the equation of
too many
your
things
fate.
leaned on being like really good at camping and like knowing the exact order of things to put. I don't know. I just disliked it as a mechanic, honestly. It made sense and I understood why it was there. I just didn't like it. No clarifying poultices, which is something that we may want to think about for next time. I'm gonna grab these whiskey bottles. These are gonna be good to fix Bonnie's relationship, hopefully later. The songbook is gonna be good. Excuse me, sorry. Grab some more healing items. All right. Let's go. Really balanced when looking at the buffs you can get. I think my biggest issue with negative relationships has always just been the forced abilities. That part always kind of irks me. Still sick. I see. I'm just getting the last of the phlegm out of my lungs, honestly.
Behold.
Yeah, camping buffs helped with bosses and stuff. I understood why camping was good, and I definitely learned to maximize it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like stopping my dungeon. I already felt annoyed enough that I had to go to the hamlet and take care of that every time.
Is it not?
I didn't want to like do more management personally. That's just me though. Just how I felt about it.
More arrive, foolishly seeking
Grisoki, thank you
fortune
very much for
and
the follow, by the way. I
glory
appreciate it. All right, let's
in
get this
this
stressed out.
domain of the damned.
stuck with a skill that you maybe weren't using. Also debuff. Yeah, that it just sucks. It's just like a yeah. Really, this is what we're dealing with. I like how I gave my runaway that idle thought trinket and then got rid of her. Probably could have been pretty good on the bounty hunter, honestly, but oh well. The double horror. Oh, the audacity. She just resists, like, everything. That's great. Love that for her. Probably go ahead and Inspiring Tune here. Keeping that stress in check is going to be important.
Steady yourself.
Love me some crits. Decaying. Let's get rid of the horror. Thankfully, that doesn't really do too much for her. Get a heal here, which is good. This little kill. She can buff. Yeah, she can buff anybody. Yeah.
Compassion
She can't
fights
ignite
the
them,
howling
but she can
mind.
give other people the buffs. Yeah. So yeah, if you have like a woodsman or something,
burning
it
brightly
can become a
for all the
problem
world
real
to
quick and
see.
in a hurry. I'm sorry, bud. Definitely go, if you can take some pain meds, take some pain meds, go lay down, go stretch, go do whatever you gotta do. Back pain is not fun. Should apply a 10 burn, that would be funny if it did. Alright. This doesn't do anything for us, but we might as well take it, because it's fine. Alright. So we do have the Shambler's spawn thing, so that's why we're taking these. We're trying to get some powerful trinkets that are gonna help us with the beacon and whatnot. But of course, we actually have to get that to happen, so please don't blind me. Amazing, thank you. This is fine. All right, please actually proc.
Cunning.
Okay.
You may outwit
It
them
didn't
yet.
get the bleed, but it did get the debuff, so it should be fine. Yeah, we are Shambinoing up here. We are doing the Shambino. Yeah, the Echoing March on these guys basically just kills them. It's kind of funny. Alright. Double miss, that's fine. Fun fact number 55 from Cyclops. Alright, Cyclops, let's see what we got here. Fun fact number 55. Open to the right page. The world's tallest dog was a Great Dane named Zeus that stood an impressive 7'4" when upright. That'd be crazy. That's a big boy. The biggest of boys. Good dodges there. God damn it, dude. What is the move resist on this guy? Because it ain't that fucking high. It's 4. Why is it so buffed? Oh, because of the ordainment? Right. So the ordainment on Act 1 is random.
Analysis
It
is
picks
the natural
either
prelude
stun
to
resist,
action.
move resist, or debuff resist, and this one happened to get that one guy happened to get the move resist one, so which is just great. Oh, and he resisted the burn there. Fantastic. Just get rid of him. Cool, yeah, the ordainment on Act 1 is actually one of the more annoying ones because of the fact that it's randomized. So, like this one got debuff resist, this one got move resist, this one got debuff resist. It makes it kind of interesting actually, but it does mean you have to pay attention to what they got on their ordainment. This is almost actually how I wish ordainments worked on other acts. Like the fact that instead of like getting all of the buffs, like if they got like one of the buffs or something, you know, I feel like it would be pretty interesting.
Any being, however horrid,
They have
can
like
be
a little
but
pool that they could select from. Oh, come off it, game. Like, yeah, cool. Just doesn't, all of the resists, everybody resists everything. Fudge. It's gonna hurt. Hopefully this next one misses, but unlikely. Get rid of them. Yeah, I can also see that text box would be really big. Yeah, I think that's probably why they avoided doing it that way. Get rid of that stress.
agony by accumulation.
Keep the stress down.
Simple kindness.
Ordain nerf when, hopefully within the not so distant future.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Change would be the 2-speed. Yeah, the 2-speed is definitely the thing I think that causes the most. It's the biggest pain point for most people, especially the fact that they can also get like you can get hastened ordained enemies. Why? Yeah, that's the Act 4 one. Yeah, the Act 4 altar buff is the additional turn.
Scavenge what you can. And be
All right,
off
hardened
once
hearts.
more.
Fine. It's not really the best one to grab, but it is what it is. There's another cultist node up here. We'll go there, so we're gonna take left here. To avoid taking all of his turn. Yeah, exactly. Speed on Act 3 is kind of a double-edged sword. It helps you with the first phase, but it kills you on the second phase. Because if you end up getting 3 moves back to back to back, right? And it's like, oh, okay, I just got, okay.
Lost in this dying land.
Well, this was likely to happen.
A titan of rusted metal. A juggernaut of death and dismemberment.
Hey, look, it's the boy. Yeah, I have the Shambler on right now, the Shambler trinket, or pet, that's why. Fuck. That wasn't even a crit. He's gonna go for the Crusader. Ain't no way he doesn't. Oh. Hey, you know what? I'll take the blind. That works for us.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
He's resistant to the bleed, so. Oh my god. Just double 24 damage, yeah. Oh,
Self-reliance
fuck
is
me.
a rare and wonderful thing. Steady yourself.
That's a lot of block. Even with a crit, wasn't enough. Lore Accurate wants to kill. I don't think he has any actual like targets Reynold Moore thing, but it'd be kind of interesting if he did. He's 120% move resist. That's funny. I'll fudge off with that. There's no way he... Oh, whatever. No way he resisted that, like, that much, but whatever. Okay, the guard is at least dead, so that's good. Or whatever he's called. Let's go ahead and just heal up.
There is comfort in company.
Good resist on the bleed, actually. I didn't even think about that. Oh, fucking hardened heart. Right. Okay, I have to be cautious about that. That could definitely kill us quicker than it might not. Thank God we resisted the bleed there again. Oh, well, I say that, but that actually procced his Death's Door, didn't it? Fuck. Hardened Heart's gonna kill us again.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Out here trying to toss this smoke, bro. Yeah, just right through. Just boop, pop it in. Dude, you only have 40% debuff resist. Can we not do this like whole resist every single blind I try to put on you? Because that's just fucking dumb.
Once again, teetering on
No!
that terrible precipice.
Fuck! All right. Hardened Heart.
Knowledge and experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
I hate Hardened Heart. I gotta stop playing that fucking trinket, man.
A nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
Is not doing anything that helps us.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
Yeah, Hardened Heart happened. Hardened Heart changes dot for raw damage, and so because it procs after the dot, so he hit Death's Door from the initial hit, the dot procced, and then caused 2 damage from Hardened Heart, so he died.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
And one day I'll get good at this game. What I get for playing goofy-ass teams. I mean, Intermezzo is always a rough time. Playing that on Beacon is probably not the best idea, but...
But it was there that we first noticed the pattern. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Only good in Swine, in my opinion. I mean, it's good in a lot of places. It would be better if I had had a better healer. That's probably the main option that was causing me a problem there. I just didn't have a consistent way of healing, honestly. 4 BB, so you're better than me. I mean, that's not saying anything. I've just got after 2,000 hours, you would hope I'd be decent at a game, huh? So if I wasn't good at it, oh my god. There are too many quirks that blind that you can start with, in my opinion. There's like 3 of them that blind you, like off the bat. Very annoying. There's misses the mark. Like, the fact that we have 2 that blind is like, 3. We've got 3 people. Fucking hell. Red Hook. Come on, man. Imagine Fate's Foreteller of Hardened Heart. It's pretty good. Range skills doing additional damage. Yeah, sure.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Hey, just run leper. What's blind to a king? Yeah, valid. But he doesn't actually give a shit. Yeah, I don't know who to play.
Metal and man, soldier and sword, forged in the fires of war. To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
We just did a dancing build. Just so I can exchange my points to rename him my wife. We just ran Jester, so no, probably not. But try, I mean, yeah, try to swap it up a little bit. Dancing build equals Croc equals best pet. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good combination. Coffee has me wired, yeah. I probably need some coffee now after that. I very rarely play Templar. What does Templar really even do? He gets the stress reduction on combo, which is fine. I don't really have anybody who's generating enough combo, right? He also gets the tenacity changes, which gives him block and healing received, and then rallying cry gives him can transfer regen to people, which is interesting, I suppose. You can get some pretty interesting stuff on him. Templar's just weird, in my opinion. Play Banneret again. Gonna need the support, honestly. Extra healing. You get extra heat. You get regen on it, but you get extra healing on Banneret. Alright. How you doing, baby? I'm good. I'm just mad we lost that last run. I guess we didn't lose it. Like, we could have kept going, right? But, yeah.
The road is yours to travel, but you are not alone.
Hey, Penguin. How you doing, bud?
The winds whip more harshly.
It wasn't the last run. Yes, exactly, and that's how it works. Oh, I should probably change my paths, right? Okay, so we're still Act 1. This is Nightsworn, Warlock, Bulwark, and Ban. Grateful it's the weekend. Indeed, I am also very grateful that it's the weekend.
The bulwark of your
Hope everybody has
denial
some
is
good
giving way.
weekend plans. Why do I have Radiance equipped? What? Wait, what? That was my bad. Maybe I mean, maybe I should do Tenacity, but that's interesting. Radiance is an interesting skill. Not really something we're trying to run right now. 2-year anniversary, nice. Looking forward to eating unlimited meat later. Unlimited meat. Additional meats. Never-ending meats. Any footing avoiding sunlight? Sounds like good time to me, honestly. Who needs sunlight when you've got computers and video games? We should pretty much be able to keep indefinite taunt on our man-at-arms for the most part with this build.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Unlimited meat equals constipation. Sounds like a good time to me. You haven't met me. Hey, look, then I get to spend all day on the toilet. That sounds fun as well. I'm good with that. Now, this may sting just a little bit.
Elementary.
Huh? Huh? You heard me. All right, let's order some coffee, shall we?
Are you shaken? There is so much worse.
I need to be in a good mood so I can keep doing this. My plans are to draw. Oh yeah, what are you drawing? Drawing is good. I can't draw. I'm bad at drawing. That's why I'm paying somebody to make my emotes for me. Finishing a big commission with 5 gals fighting. Ooh. Ooh. I curdle on constipate every last bite of lamb and beef. Dude, I haven't had lamb in a while. I'd love me some lamb. Lamb is delicious.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Josh, you wanted occultist.
Word is traveling.
Oh, Shy is
Ambition is
raiding.
stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Big heels Ray. Alright. Hey, Shy, how's it going? Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How's it going, everybody? Welcome on in. Bastard be a bastard. It does. We just lost a run, actually, because of Bastard's Beacon. But hey, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid, Shy. I appreciate it, bud. How you doing? What's going on, man? How the rest of your runs go?
That you may
Draw
stand
myself
just a little
with an
forward
extra
at the end.
mustache. I have to draw additional mustache. Okay, I can do this. Let's see here. Welcome on Raiders. Somebody's redeemed drawing something, so now I have to draw. So give me a second here. He got tilted. Oof, I'm sorry, bud. But alright, but I'm considering getting memories for a Bastard Grand Slam. Yeah, I would probably consider doing that as well. Texas State Brazil out there, but they're a bit of yeah, we have Texas State Brazil. We also have Fogo de Chao, which is another one I really like. I like Fogo de Chao more than Texas State Brazil. But alright, we gotta draw me with an additional mustache. Okay. Face. Here is my beautifully chiseled face. Hair. Here is my hair. And I don't know. It kind of does that, I guess. Kinda. Close that up. And there's my hair. Look at that. Beautiful. Can I fill that? Is it gonna break? It's gonna break! It broke. Everything broke. Oh god, chat. Why'd it break? Make it stop. Make it stop. I think that should be it, right? There we go. Cool. There's my beautiful face. And let's do eyeballs. Eyeballs. There we go. Fantastic. With some glasses. Make them gray, I guess. I don't know. Bam. And bam. And yeah, glasses, baby. And Fogo de Chao. I'm not even sure it's still open here. COVID might have killed it the way. Yeah, probably. Realized that I'm balding a lot more than I thought. I'm also balding. So don't worry about it. And then we've got to have my beautiful lips. Lip. And mustache time. let's do it. Mustache. I must ask you a question. My little goatee thing going on here, whatever this is called. But then I have additional mustache that's extra curly and amazing. There you go. There's additional mustache with little mustache under it. There you go. Double mustache. Drawing done. Problem solved. World hunger is gone. All right. I am evolved. I'm the most evolved. Garlic bread, bagel, biscuit, 2 eggs, cream cheese. That sounds delicious. Biblically accurate mustache. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Great to have you all here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Britishbrat. I'm another one of the Darkest Dungeon community streamers and stuff like that. So welcome on in. We are doing a Bastard's Beacon run. It's the first run of the day. We definitely didn't lose a run earlier because of a really bad hardened heart proc. That never happened. And if you say that it did, you're a liar, and I despise you. Anyway, what should we run, guys? Medical equipment, sure, and then also maybe the Crimson Tick. There we go. I haven't run Tick in a while.
The next stop is leagues away.
I don't know. I'm just kind of goofing around.
Accordingly.
Cultist trinkets are all cool and good. Yeah, none of them are terrible. None of them are bad. None of them do anything negative to you ever at any time or point in history. Have they ever hurt me?
Of the road.
Grab this for next region. And grab a spore grenade, because why not? All right. What'd you get from that? You got something. I don't know, that was weird. All right. Let's see. Where are we gonna go? We did a tangle last time. Let's do this, sure. And become a first in relationship items enjoyer. I like to get them at the first in, and then I usually don't do anything with them. I don't need to upgrade that. Damage is gonna be good for us here. We should probably upgrade. Repartee is gonna be good for us. Flashing daggers is gonna give us a lot of value. And abyssal artillery, sure. What's that in reference to? I am a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and I am a disabled veteran. I claim disability from my time during the Marine Corps and some of the injuries that I received. So that's why I have that there, just to help other veterans who are suffering with that. Maybe find somebody to come hang out with and chat and be comfortable with. Flashing daggers doesn't suck now. Not on Nightsworn, it doesn't. It doesn't on most of our paths now.
Cities of man. Ruined.
Wow. Everybody said, nah, Kyrogen, fuck that. And I said, fuck your stress. Disqualify you from being a British citizen? No, it does not. You actually don't even need to be a U.S. citizen to be in the U.S. military. Venom Drop 2, it's good on Venom Drop, yeah. It's good on Deadeye as well. They're all different. It's different on all of our paths. We're gonna get fucking bopped again. I mean, we didn't die to him last time, so we're fine. Nope, you do not need to be a U.S. citizen to be in the U.S. military. Joining the U.S. military will, during a time of war, will expedite your citizenship application, but it does not guarantee it. Wow, that worked really well for us, huh? I was not a U.S. citizen when I joined the U.S. military. I joined during a time of war, technically, so I was able to get my citizenship when I graduated boot camp. But I still had to take the test. I could have failed the test. That's still something that can happen, and I didn't, thankfully, but could have happened. Flashing Daggers hits 3 targets on Nightsworn now, and on Deadeye it hits the back 2 ranks, so it has a lot of value. I moved to the US from Britain. My dad got a job here when I was 6 years old, so I came with him. 4 man-at-arms. proper brat if he's not British. Yeah, exactly. Test is way harder than the civics test you need to graduate high school. It's really not that hard. The test is speaking a sentence in English, writing a sentence in English, and then being able to answer 10 questions out of a list of 100 predetermined questions. So you know what the questions are before you get them, at least what they could be, and then, yeah, it goes from there. It's really not that tough.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Oh, nice. Congrats, Penguin. That's awesome, dude. You did not tell me. I could be an American asshole. That's what I could be. But alas, I'm not. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Questions you need to study for, or are they common knowledge? Some of them, I mean, it depends who you ask, I guess. I found them fairly common knowledge, but I also like took AP US history. I went through a really good education system. I grew up in the US. If I was somebody who had not grown up in the US and had never, you know, taken the education system here or anything like that, and didn't speak English very well and didn't know much about the history here, it would be a little tough, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to, you only need to answer 10 of them. So they pick 10 at random, and you have to be able to answer those ones, so. And the questions I got were like, how many justices are on the Supreme Court? You know, when was the Declaration of Independence signed? Name a congressman in your home state. Things like that. Yeah, what's the longest river in America is one of the questions, yeah. Manifesting Woodsman, we'll see. It's probably gonna be Ghoul. Nah, it's Woodsman, it's fine. Yeah, I do know that I've met a lot of citizens in my years who would have been like very confused about a lot of the questions asked. They're like, I don't know. I've never studied this before, because like as an American, you don't really need to know a lot of that stuff. I only needed to know it because I was taking my citizenship test, so. Can I mail it to you? Unacceptable. Sounds like something I would fail. I mean, just like I said, it depends. I've met a lot of people who just didn't know some of the, like, wouldn't know the answers to those questions.
A master stroke.
I don't even know that shit. You should know that shit. You should know that. Everybody knows the name of that river in the US. Yeah, it's the Mississippi River. Thank you. The Nile, right? The Nile is a river in Africa. It's also how I tell myself that I'm gonna make it as a content creator.
Stupendous. There is comfort in company.
BB selected dyslexia, missed my question. Is my boy open? No, he's not. Sorry.
The unrelenting
Because you want this? It's just my country. You're obliged to go to the army if you're male. Or so in the U.S., the U.S. is a 100% voluntary military, as in there is no forced service in the U.S. No obligated military service. You do have to sign up if you are male in the U.S. You do have to sign up for the draft in case the draft is ever initiated. So you need to be in the system. But beyond that, there is no obligation. So volunteered, yes.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Draft until the water wars start. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Cultist. Do occultist things. Oh my god, he's just going lower every time. I mean, each their own, you know? Also depends on what country you're in and stuff. Different militaries obviously have different, oh, fuck me. Different, you know, lifestyles and whatnot if you choose to take them or not. No pass heal? I forget the pass heal's a thing, Josh. Everybody knows I don't remember the pass heal is a thing.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Jesus Christ!
Exhaustion.
Leave my boy alone! Fuck off! Enough to live in the U.S. I'm lucky enough to live in... I don't know. Enough to live in the U.S. I'm lucky enough to live in NYS? New York State? There you go, yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what the acronym was. I was like, I don't know what the acronym... Should be able to get 100% death blow resist. I would say maybe, but only with like an item. And only for like a turn. I wouldn't really want it to be something you could possibly cheese or like push further and further. Oh, really good value here. God, can we get apron maybe one time? That'd be great. Alright. Well, at least Barristan gets some value out of this, I suppose. Alright, let's go. Should just get a death token. I like that the death armor is not on heroes, personally. I know some people really want it. I wouldn't care for it, I think. Steam Workshop to support this game. It's being worked on actively, so we'll hopefully get that soon enough. That and console release are the two biggest things this game needs. This game is going to do really well on console, I think. There's a lot of people who want to play it on console, and I think it suits console players well, at least assuming that they get all the key mapping issue kind of figured out. I mean, yeah, it's on the Steam Deck, but that's not the same thing, right? Steam Deck is not a console a lot of people have, nor would I consider it a console, right? All right, Candy, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Have a good one, my friend. Make the Switch struggle too hard. It probably wouldn't do well on the Switch, but they are generating the Switch 2, so who knows? Maybe that would do well. Game would do well on Game Pass. I'm sure they'll eventually take this to Game Pass. Probably gonna hold off on doing that for a while. I would say once they get it to console, then they probably consider it. I think it has to be on console to be on Game Pass too. I'm unsure how Game Pass works, because I know, like, you know, I think it has to be
Supplies
available
this
on
way,
Xbox
if
for it to
you
be
can make
available
it.
on Game Pass.
The loathing festers.
Can't call people wrong for not buying a Steam Deck and it being like a $500 price point for PC, and if people already own PCs.
Centuries of human learning and achievement ruined by riotous contempt.
All right, sure. Lots of smoke bombs, which I'm fine with. We're smoke bombing it up here, baby. All right. Caged creature. Blah. You know what? Don't want to take double loathing, so that's what we gotta take. Make my cottage pie yet? I have not made it, no. We don't use it much, which I hadn't at this point. That's why I held off on buying it. I knew that I would use it a lot for like a month, and then I would put it down and never touch it again. It's the same with my Steam, with my Switch, man. I have it. I don't really use it. I really don't play video games outside of streaming, though. That's, I mean, that's just a me thing, but like, I don't really have the time or the energy to play games outside of this format.
The loathing howls.
Oh, for PC only games, DD2 is one of them, yeah. Voice seems better. You got rid of the cold completely. Pretty much. I still have some like phlegm and mucus and stuff, but
Mind your wheels.
my
They have
headache
nothing
is.
left to
I don't have a
give.
headache anymore. I feel I have energy and stuff. It's just my just a little cough every now and again, and a little bit of mucus. Does pulsing heart offer anything on this team? Like, do we get any value out of that? Not really. Bloodthirst, we get some value out of.
Forgotten. It is ours.
That was
now.
lucky. Bloodthirsty, very, very nice. Hell yes. Now we just need to not, you know what we need to do. This is Bastard's Beacon. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I didn't think we had a third one. I thought we only had two on the
Work
map.
fast and fight even faster.
Shit. It's unlikely we're not gonna melt down here. The one person I needed to not have that, honestly. I really needed that pull on him. All right. Good miss. I mean, Swine Country is my favorite line in the game, but everybody knows that already. Scary Now increases boss max HP. It really does have a lot of spook to it. Fudge off. Okay. Man, I hate how much horror this one fucking enemy can stack up. Nope, don't get her any value out of that. That pops stealth, which I find hilarious, by the way. Oh, fuck you, game. God damn it. Same hero twice in a row. Hi, Shelby. Coffee's on the way.
Time save.
Actually, coffee is here. One sec. Okay. I'm sorry, love.
Let us hope these repairs will hold.
I'll order you another one if you want me to. Hopefully the coffee's good at least. My coffee's fine. Huh. That's good. All right. Man, the beacon really adds a lot of difficulty. Oh yeah, that's stressed down back there. I think it's really hard to really understand how much the beacon adds in just terms of raw difficulty. Yeah, I got you a rock, Shelby. Isn't that the rock you wanted? That Nightsworn value good though, man. Especially on this altar, which can just be a pain in the butt. Get a little heal out of that.
Lethality writ large.
There we go. Man, this team did a good job with that. We kicked some butt here. Laudanum doesn't really do anything for us either way. 2 to 3 damage, 2 to 3 damage. It's the same damage either way. Ah, damn it. I mean, that actually stops us from getting Azoic ended, I guess. Oh, okay. Maybe not.
One less obstacle in our path.
There we go. All right. All right, let me finish my coffee cake. I love coffee cake. Coffee cake's so good. Mmm. Cruel intent. More like Azoic end my suffering. That's what it's trying to do. Doing its best. That's all we can ask of it. Is to do its best. All right, we're caffeinated. We're good. We're ready to go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Nickelodeon. I don't know why that was in my head all of a sudden. I miss classic Nick.
Rest
Oh,
now
well.
for a time.
Limping Mule. Oh, goody. Hydrophobic, hypochondriac, cadaver-fearing, darkly curious. Excellent. Who got hypochondriac? Get out of here with that. You ain't keeping that. Ain't no way in hell we're letting you have that, buddy. I care for you too much.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Like, we could take on the general with this team. I wouldn't really recommend it, but we could.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Probably not going to take the bounty hunter, though. Just upgrade weird is going to be useful for us to get those heals. And probably smite for a little bit additional damage. No, the lazy eye is gone. Yeah. Lazy eye has
Relics
left the
remind
chat.
us of a time before the end.
Grab another piece of food, get everybody fed. Get some stress down here. Check our relationships. Oof. How did they get so damn low? Oh, God. Fucking dyslexia. Oh, well. That's great. Thanks, dyslexia. I appreciate you. That's so annoying. Oh well. They really said when I was born, fuck this guy's vision.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Probably gonna have 2 negative relationships. That's a negative relationship, pretty sure. Oh, that's interesting. You don't get the reveal all relationships button if there's only one. Huh.
Each covets what the other has.
Oh, good.
And
I'm glad I've got
plots to take
Bulwark
it.
of Faith and Repartee. Well, Repartee I was using, but Bulwark of Faith not so much. This game sometimes. What did you take for me? You took Reap? Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
War. Rewards.
Sometimes
only.
it's a good reason to keep a
Resignation.
non-useful ability in your kit. You know? So that way you can swap it out.
We
end up
venture
getting a negative
blindly
relationship.
forth, at the mercy
Well,
of
we
the
can at least go to
road
the hospital and get
and
rid
its
of
myriad
hypochondriac now,
dangers.
so that's good at least. I can't believe I did that. I gotta take better time to read stuff properly. Ooh, sure. Keep our relationships
Scavenge
up.
what you can.
Wow, thank you for the
and
slime
be
mold.
off once more.
Can I get a modifier that just makes it so I don't ever see slime mold again? That'd be great. Saying that though, I do actually get value out of slime mold sometimes, but like, sometimes you get like robust out of it, and it's like, oh hell yeah.
Loathing howls.
$10 says we max out our loathing. This is probably a loathing proc right here. And then we're really gonna get feeling the shackles of denial, doing shackles of denial stuff. All right, let's get rid of that.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
No clarifying poultices, which is annoying, but okay. Rob the assistance encounters if they offer you. Let's just go back, be like, hey, what was this shit you just gave me, huh? I know you got some steak in there. Probably got 10 delicacies too. Fucking holding out on me, huh? I like to rhyme and commit crime. Jester's best line. Yeah, enemies gain additional blight is not particular. They need to clarify that this is like, that's for the enemy. Like a new player might read this and be like, oh, I get plus blight. Like they need to clarify that that line divides like the enemies getting a buff. It doesn't really make it super clear. Or is that a buff? Is that we give them blight? Is that, it might be them. Actually, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is them getting, because it is yellow, but yeah, it's yellow for the enemy. I don't know. Who knows, man? I just work here. Committing crime, even if you're rhyming. Well, ChatGPT doesn't run my life. Not anymore. Not after what it did in 1997. ChatGPT is a coward. Should tell that to ChatGPT's fake face.
Unavoidable end.
See what it does. Why did that stress you out? Okay. Oh no, that was a bark. That's what that was.
Messy.
Blood? Okay. Why did that stress you out? Oh, you hit a corpse. You sad little man.
A simple kindness.
And look at all this value we're getting from Spike Skullcap. We're absolutely ripping them apart with bleeds. I guess the value comes from us critting them, doesn't it? Like that's, I guess, the actual value. Holy crap, he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. Big heals, Raymond. Yes, exactly. A waste, but it is what it is.
Steady
Wow,
yourself.
thanks for the crit, big guy. Appreciate that. Love that. Excellent. Best service.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bleed them all with our aggressively hyped up taunt. Oh yeah, look at that bleed. Oh yeah, bleed them all.
Dwindles.
Very nice. Outmaneuvered. Something like that. Sure, we'll heal you up, buddy. We'll make you feel a little better. Oh my god, Grave Robber's cracked? No! Bad spider. Not allowed. Well, on combo, they have 100% crit. So, we didn't have a combo token there, but I think it is like 30% or something without combo. Wow, but say, late to the party on that one, but hey, you got it.
A calculated generosity. but a welcome one nonetheless.
Skullcap redemption arc. Yeah, we're getting the redemption that it deserves, which is none. Combo of a Grey Robber gets like 70-80 because she would be absolutely busted if you could guarantee crit on her. It's fairly easy to get Deadeye to like 90% crit though, so like, whatever. Aspires to be with the combo thingy, yeah, exactly. She wishes she was the spider. She wants to be Spider-Woman. I don't know which universe this is in the multiverse, in Marvel's multiverse, but maybe she does become the Spider-Woman of this multiverse. Hyman gets guaranteed. I mean, Hyman can generate crit tokens. It's slightly different, right? He has to take a turn to generate those tokens, whereas you can utilize other heroes to set Grave Robber up for a very high likelihood of getting the
A little help impeccably
getting the crit.
timed.
So that's where the difference lies. You have to waste the turn on Highwayman. Don't try my XCOM luck. I mean, that's valid. Hi, Cat. What's up, buddy?
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
All right, Oasis is probably a good call for us. I don't think she should get guaranteed. I think her crit rate is absolutely. She is so reliable at getting lots of crit.
And humanity.
I don't think she needs a crit token generation or anything of the sort.
Any being,
Yeah, but you're not the one generating the combo tokens, and it's much easier to generate combo tokens in general than it is to get crit tokens on somebody outside of trinkets, right? Like right now, Grey Robber is super powerful. I really don't think she needs any additional buffs or whatever. But Cat. Plus 5%. Yeah, Greater Heart Seekers in your inventory, yeah. I mean, it's so potent and so reliably easy to do if you build a team around it at least. Cat's taking over the stream, that's fine. He deserves it. He's such a good boy. Cat stream when? Maybe one day. Yeah, just get silent treatment. Easy. Alright, this run is at least going decent. It's a bit better than our last one. It's almost like we have a well-constructed team this time. And not whatever the fuck we were running last time. No gun. No gun this time, no. We're running knife gun.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Yeah, sure. There he is. Now he's laying down. I love Nox, my other cat, but he will not lay down. Like, he'll sit on me and just, like, move around and shove his tail in my face for like 3 hours straight. Which, like, then I'm just like, I get upset when I have to like kind of kick him off. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, I can't do this. Does she have a rummager or something? I don't know why did she no? She just got both procs, which is interesting. Thank you, Buttspot. Buttspot's doing the Lord's work. Always has, always will continue to. And I really can't wait for you guys to see the new emotes when they come in. I'm super excited for them.
Opportunists.
Opportunists. I'll show you an opportunity to die.
The slow
Yeah.
suffering begins.
Yeah, you just bled yourself. How about them apples? Buddy, you are an absolute hog for attention. You know that? You're a little attention whore. You're a cute attention whore, but you're a little attention whore. Redeemed Wiggles. She's napping with Schlebby right now. So no Wiggles. Instead, you just get cute kitty cat. Kitty cat. Hi, Duchess. Oh God. All right. Speaking of cats, as we were talking about earlier in the stream, if you guys are interested in helping out a member of the community for a really good cause, Duchess has a GoFundMe going on right now for her cat who has just been diagnosed with cancer. If that's something you're interested in supporting or sharing or whatever it is that you'd like to do, Duchess is a good friend of myself and everything. You can do !donate to find out more information on that. Duchess, how you doing? We've got a lot of cats going on right now. All right. It's Cat Central. Of course, Duchess. Yeah. Anything I can do to help, even if it's just getting a few people to check it out, is enough. So. All right, get your cats out. What a lug. Okay. Guy sheds like it's the end of the world or something. But yeah, for real though, Duchess is one of my longest term friends, if not maybe the friend I've known the longest. One of my best friends, and yeah, it's a shit. I mean, we've all been there where a cat or dog or pet is sick and it sucks, and it's especially difficult when the cost of helping them is so hard to reach. So if that's something you're willing to support, even $1, I'm sure makes a difference, or even sharing to a friend or whatever the case is, really helps out. Yeah, it's a real shame. I've met Annie before, which is Duchess's cat, not my Annie. And she's a sweetheart, so yeah, it's not fun.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Alright, got more blood from that. We love blood here. Blood is good. Blood for the blood god, as the blood god would tell us to say. Oh my goodness, another Kyrogen's table. Yippee-ki-yay. I am so excited to fight another Kyrogen. Where's Sammy when I need him so I can tell him how much I enjoy and love the Kyrogen, the enemy which he helped create? Sammy, if you're watching this, I do enjoy the Kyrogen, but also fuck the Kyrogen.
The loathing howls.
The loathing howls. Corn talks to you too, baby? Yes, he does.
World, empty of hope.
Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. God, I love getting shuffled. So fucking lovely. My mate, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. Ah! Okay, well, she resisted, so whatever. I really don't have any movement abilities on this team, so when we get shuffled like this, it is definitely a problem. Good hit.
Breakthrough.
Ray's back here like, what am I doing? What's going on? How can I help? Yeah, so far this team is doing much better than our last rendition. If we push him back, we can at least do some damage to both of them. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
The slow suffering.
He went
begins.
first. God damn it. Both of these nuts.
Measured and
Got him. He can do more protect the child. No, not wow. Fuck that. No, I meant to do the other one. Oh well. All right. Well, that's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen to us. Haha. I don't know how I'm dodging ethereal like ghost tentacles, but I'm doing my best. Really, what else can you ask for?
There is comfort in company.
I'm really glad Repartee doesn't have a use limit. Like, I kind of thought that they would make it so you could only use it like twice or three times in a fight, but the fact you can use it as many times as you want, this gives it so much stinking value. Crazy value. Never-ending value. Alright, Kyrogen fight. First of all, let's get rid of that. Second of all, let's figure this out. Alrighty, right. Let's do this. Okay, no big enemy here, which is good and bad, depending on how you look at it. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, there was such good value to be had there. I clicked the wrong ability. Flashing daggers would have melted them. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Oh well. It's fine. It just would have been a really nice hit.
Quickly.
Hemorrhagic fever! Yay! I don't have a throw command, so... Unlike Shuffle, I don't need a visual reminder of how bad I am at this game.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Alright, let's get kills where we can. Ow. Wasting disease. Cool. Even better. Love that for us. Top of my head is itchy. That's weird. I don't like that. What was that from? Oh, it's from the flute, I think. Alright.
There we go. She should be very close to dead now. Remove her from the battlefield. Reduce my stress, which I can't do right now. Sure. Not really an ability I need to be doing right now, but it does set us up pretty well. Can't do any damage. Front rank problems.
This is no
Cool.
time
Love
to
that.
falter.
Love that for you. Big natural crit. Love that. My favorite. Time to get your hourly bone saws in. Yeah. Your bone saws at butt one. It would have been better if it went butt saws. Butt saws would have been the true value there. Now, I'm gonna use up all of my repartee bonus here, just chilling. So far, Flute is doing well for us. It's keeping the stress down. All right. Ghoul. Great googly moogly. That ghoul is juicy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, resisted the damage debuff, which is really nice, actually. That helps us out quite a lot. That did not. Oh. Alright. It's fine. Lowering their healing received is going to be useful for us. If this guy didn't have such high debuff resist. Alright. Crit 3. Wow. I don't even know how that does 3 damage, I'm entirely honest.
Steady yourself.
The point of me using Reap here is to just stop him from getting a huge, like, heal off on him. 17 damage from bleed right now, so got that going. Okay, good job. I mean, I'm not complaining, just it's funny. God, I'm so glad that corpses still have move resist for whatever fucking reason. Makes all the sense. Thanks for removing all my problems. I appreciate you. Again, I'm so glad this corpse has a 50% move resist.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it. This is no time to falter. Incremental, but deadly all the same.
No. It's okay. Big fat heal.
The path
All right, big enough heal for me to do something with.
One.
Shit. He's dead. He's gonna go for him. Oh.
Dragged back from the brink.
All right. Get out of here. Hey. Well. Hey, we got apron. That's cool. No glint, serious stuff, yeah.
The loathing whispers.
Oh well. We won. That's really all that matters. Yeah, sorry, Barristan. I'm not going to a lair right now. You're just gonna have to deal with it. How are our relationships looking? Yeah, not great. Yeah, DBR actually works in this game. Yeah, Barristan almost died. Barristan, let's go fight this fucking god. All right, bro. Take a chill pill, buddy. All right, Bastard's Beacon time. So you know what that means? You know what that is up there? That, my friends, is like gonna be a warlord. Personally, I love that for us. I think it's really cool. I think I'm super excited for it. I think it's gonna be a great time, and everybody's gonna enjoy it. I could go around it, but I could also get a warlord and win, and get my revenge on him. Oh well. This is probably actually harder than a warlord in a lot of ways. Yeah. Why are their crit rates so fucking high without combo? On an enemy that applies combo like every fucking attack.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel. Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
All right, we have the apron, so we can pretty much focus fire this down, and that's fine. Nope. It's just an annoying fight.
Hold fast, for who
Cool.
knows what lurks in the beyond.
Why do I even
There is
try?
comfort in company.
I mean, yeah, at least the guard is now, like, it works. They don't move around all the fucking time. Alright. Well, that's game, probably. Not, yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than it was, absolutely. If you got him, fucking spam him. Fuck me, crit 0. Get away from me with that shit. Crit fucking 0. What a fucking joke.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
I should probably take off Dead of Night and put on, like, Poison Dart.
A calculated
I thought that was another 0. I couldn't see the 1.
welcome one nonetheless.
Alright. Get my stress down.
Sweat
4 regen going on here.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
There you go, big guy. Have that. Look at that. He even crit. What an absolute badass. Oh my god, he crit too? Amazing. Alright. It's a crit heal. It's guaranteed to be a 13. Alright. It wasn't actually guaranteed to be a 13, but you know what? Sure. Whatever you say, video game. Hey, we got some blood out of that. Isn't that cool?
The past is gone. Let it die.
At least the blood is actually a thing that we can get. Used to be the, like, you never got it, ever. And I hated it. God. Alright. Into a cultist fight. Yippee-ki-yay. Love this for us. God, I love the beacon. It's so much fun. This is why I don't play Infernal torches. I am still a big believer that Infernal, in general, is just very poorly done in this game. I don't think it adds any actual fun challenge to the game. There are some that do. I kind of like the crit stacking one, and the corpse light is okay. But outside of that, I really don't think you get any good value out of doing this. Was Torch always one better? At least they gave you value out of, they gave you some value out of the, like, low light torchlight. I actually don't dislike the Sparing Flame pretty much because of that reason. I think it actually does have some value as far as, like, being a kind of a fun torch, but still fairly limited. Alright, well, the one altars, or the one herald's gonna go. Give me Bastard's Beacon is a no-no for me. Yeah, it's just not it's not really enjoyable. It's really what it boils down to, honestly.
slow suffering begins.
There's no like, oh yeah, I'm really overcoming the challenge here. This is just like unfairly balanced against you, and you just end up suffering because of it.
There is comfort in company.
Which, I mean, some people really enjoy those kinds of hard modes. I get it. I really do, but not for me, man.
Breakthrough.
At the end of the day, it's just not for me.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
But that's okay. Only 5 heal there? Why so? Oh, right. He has the apron. Like, something doesn't seem right. Yeah, that would be why. Getting bolster upgraded will be pretty good for us at this point. Just trying to keep the stress down. We're gonna have to fight, you know, another cultist fight after this, so getting the stress down is gonna be good for us here. Really can't do like anything here. They fix ordainment. Yeah, kinda. I still think even unless they make ordainment truly like a fun challenge, I don't think they. I don't really see them doing much to fix ordainment, honestly. I just don't think that there's much they can do about changing a lot of like core mechanics of the game, and I'm unsure that that's a reality that we're gonna get. Come on, stun. Thank you. Wrong with ordainment. It's just bad. It just doesn't. It's not a fun challenge, right? It's pure stat bonuses that don't have any like counterplay or like interest to them. And when every enemy is ordained 100% of the time, it really starts to show how scaled against you it is. The real issue is the speed. The speed bonus, in general, is what people consider to be just the pure worst part of it. Like +2%, +2 speed on enemies is staggeringly difficult to deal with. It doesn't scale, it doesn't like get harder as you go along, it doesn't start slow and get bigger. It's just like, this enemy is way tougher and you're gonna have to deal with that. And it just doesn't have like an enjoyable cadence to it. I never really feel like, I never build a team and go like, okay, how can I build this team to counteract the challenge of ordainment? The only counteract to it is just kill the enemy faster. That's pretty much it, right? And that just ends up being, it just ends up being not a very fun way of dealing with things. Like, if there was like a, hey, this ordainment is gonna do this thing, and I could be like, you know what, I'm gonna build my team to counteract this effect, or like work against it, or turn it in my favor, or whatever the case is, I think there'd be a lot of value to it.
Wheels. They have nothing left to give.
But like speed and damage, like you can't really build a team to like counteract that. You just have to be able to deal with more speed and damage, which, like, even when you're not playing against ordained enemies, you're trying to deal with speed and damage, right? Like, that's always, you're trying to just outpace and out-damage the enemy. Probably gonna get a meltdown here. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Especially when that happens. More than hastened enemies. I mean, hastened enemies are, yeah, obnoxiously terrifying. Oh, itchy. Like, why does that ability do 2 stress? God damn, 8 stress in 1 hit, man. Whatever. I just have to deal with the ordainment. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. Or the stress. I have to kill here. I can't play around with it.
Mistimed as directed.
The groupers, yeah. Yeah, that stun is helpful. We've upgraded Rampart? Did not realize that. Let's show how much I'm paying attention. Probably could have stunned a fair few more times, just didn't.
Messy, but effective.
Meltdown. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing with this torch anytime soon again. I think this is just lunacy to play with this kind of modifier. Thank you for the head pass, I appreciate it. And we're gonna get exalted. What kind of torch is this? This is the Bastard's Beacon. 100% ordained enemies, more wandering bosses, lots of bull malarkey. Lots of malarkey with this one. Just not fun. Man, that's another meltdown.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Oh yeah, that regen's really gonna help him out here.
Fellowship forged through toil. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I appreciate you guys telling me to pass heal, but you guys have like a 20-30 second delay. It promise you it's too late by the time you get to me. Hey, Doofenshmirtz, how you doing, bud? Lise, how's it going? Good morning. There we go. At least he's got the stress resist going on right now, which is nice. Okay, that worked out there. Well, we lived, but we're not feeling great, to say the least. I mean, flag would be better if we had flag, but we don't have flag. So it's one of those arguments where I'm always like, yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me to say this hero would be better, because this is the team that I have, and I'm not going to kill a team member off, right? So do we might have something that can let us play with this. We'll see. I don't remember if we had a... We do have a Dark Impulse. We'll probably get some value out of Dark Impulse if we really wanted to be risky about it. I think Crusader is perfectly suited for this team. It's just that this is not a great It's not a. The beacon
There
just
are
really
yet places
accentuates
such
a lot
as
of
this,
negativity in the
where a
team.
little light still
All right,
gathers.
Needler is really not something that we need right now. Need that. Thank you for the 5 candles. I really appreciate it. I don't even know how I got 5 candles there. Yeah, we're boned on relationships though. Fortunately, I'm just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it.
One
There's nothing I
learns
can do about them.
quickly when survival demands it.
Even if I were to buy like a few things, there's nothing I could do about it. We could get bone saw and like be able to do some crit bleeds and stuff like that maybe, but yeah, I think we're dead here. I think we're dead, chat. What did we get here? Somebody got something they shouldn't have gotten. Oh, well. Do we have any diseases? Nope. Any relationships that we can help? Yeah. It's like I almost don't want to upgrade abilities because I know we're gonna get forced into something we don't want, but can't really play that way, right? Should probably take off Dead of Night and give her poison darts. We're really struggling to hit rank 1.
Mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
A
bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
We want to play funny.
All roads lead
A lot of
to the
damage is
mountain,
good. We like damage.
but only one leads beyond it.
All right, let's do a game giveaway, huh? Because we're at the mountain. So let's go ahead and open up a game giveaway for a random Steam key. So if you'd like the chance to get on in, exclamation enter for a chance to win a key. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to suck. We got Holy Lance on the Crusader for something we don't want.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of
no, there we go.
and regret.
Not all of them were negative. No, they weren't all negative, so we're okay. It just ain't gonna be fun, that's for sure. We're gonna have to click a lot of buttons we don't want to be clicking. All right, we at least made it to the mountain this time, so that's good. Can't complain about that. See if we can handle this. Have it all? No, you're not arriving late. You're just in time because you're here when it's happening. Oh, come on in, by the way. Yeah, we do have that game giveaway going on. If anybody'd like the chance to win it. Nice. Another crit. Love that. Surprised how effectively we were able to deal with that.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
More arrive, foolishly
And
seeking
Paul, thank you very much for the
fortune
follow. I
and
appreciate it.
glory
Welcome on in.
in this domain of the damned.
All right, thanks, Artie. Okay, all right. Handled that. I will say we're probably not going to survive. So I get 165 channel points. I'm going to redeem something. Ew, I wonder what it could be. All right. Okay, so. Sorry, Persiger, we do not have a character to be renamed. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that. All the characters are named currently. All right. Let's see. Drink token, blood. 4 blood is probably more than enough. Nah, 5 blood is good. We'll take it. Alright. Let's see how we do. This is the Bastard Beacon version of this fight. I've never done this before. So I've seen what the buff is that this boss gets, but all the confession bosses get unique buffs with this beacon, this torch. And this one is rough. This makes this fight really hard. I also didn't really pay attention to what abilities we have, so that's another good thing.
Incarceration.
So they have 110 health each. They get so plus 100% max health, plus 40% damage, plus 2 speed, plus 20% debuff resist, plus 20% move resist, which I have no idea why they get that. And then plus 20% stun resist. I think that's really just because that is the ordainment that they get on, normally. So.
Lethality writ large.
Yeah, it's not fun. Oh fuck, it took repartee off. Alright. I did not see that.
This is no time to falter. Well done.
Generally speaking, I don't like spreading the damage in this fight.
Darkness encroaches.
Yeah.
Inexorable.
Probably should have just killed it instead of trying to spread the damage there. At least we don't have the DBR thing anymore, so that's no longer like something we have to deal with on this fight, which which is great.
The work continues. Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Hey. Of course, we're blind now. Oh, we hit the red. That's good. I gotta do damage. I gotta kill. Man, the damage output that these guys are doing is gnarly.
Perhaps they have given their last.
Come on, Resolute. Oh, fuck me. The self-burn is just funny.
Fellowship forged through toil. This is no time to falter. Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Yeah, well, it's not helping that we have multiple negative relationships, so we just kind of have to deal with that reality. He's dead. Oh my god, how? I gotta heal here.
Solidarity may yet
He's gonna get
arrest
hit.
this collapse.
Yeah. And he's stunned. And I can't heal, so that regen won't proc. Fun fact. That's great. So he's actually gonna get... Yeah, they're both dead. Alright.
Sacrifice bestows an uncertain absolution.
Yeah, this fight is crazy difficult compared to how it usually is. Can we please get a Resolute at any point in time? Like, statistically speaking, improbable at this point. Yep, there it is.
The battlefield has claimed its due.
Oh yeah, there's no way we can dot these guys, right? Yeah. Man. I don't like this beacon, man. I don't know how anybody can find this kind of shit fun, like, at all.
Perhaps
It's just
he will
not
find
enjoyable.
his way home.
There it is. Look at that. Huh. Well, I think we're a little fucked. The game is challenging enough without this kind of modification. It doesn't need it. This is why I'm an adamant disagreeer that the Infernal Flames are a valid challenge mechanic. I do not think that they're fun. I don't think they add any actual challenge. I don't think that they add any, like, fun challenge. I think all they do is just make a game harder cuz. I don't mind there being a torch that does that, sure, because some people really enjoy that kind of challenge. But it's non-necessary for all the torches to just be these, like, weird stat increases for the enemy. Ace in the rest, how's it going? I don't know, it just doesn't, this doesn't do anything for me. If you enjoy this, then that's fine, I'm glad for you, but, like, these challenges feel so empty. Also, what the fuck is this DBR resist?
She fades into the shadows for the last time.
Hey, I finally got the party wipe against each confession
On
end
and
boss
on.
achievement. Yay.
Over and over. Until the truth is laid bare. And you are
I mean,
finally
people have already gotten
free.
Grand Slam Beacon. It's already happened. And again, I don't dislike, or I'm not against there being mechanics that are like, this game is, we just make the game really hard. But when you look at the other Infernal Torches, I don't think that they really add any value. I don't think they add, like, I don't know, man. I think other roguelikes have done such a better job of, like, giving
An apocalypse that only
you
we can
control over, like, new game plus mechanics, right? When you, like, go through and you beat the game, and then you want to come through and do it again. Like, when I think of games like Hades or Rogue Legacy or any other of these games, you can kind of pick and choose. You have a lot of different modifiers you can, like, unlock over time, and then, you know, give, like, creative and interesting things that give you, you know, bonuses and negatives that make the game more challenging while also making it more fun. In this case, the Infernal Torches, outside of, like,
Memory
two,
is the
maybe
heart
three of
that
them,
warms the
I would say
mind.
two at most, they don't add anything. There's no fun added. It's just
Sanctuary.
make game harder.
As fleeting as a dying star.
Like, I like aspects of the beacon. I like the, like, increased wanderer boss, like, chances to spawn. That's fun. But, like, ordainment being what ordainment
The seat
is,
of
it
your
just makes
denial
this torch
Burst
just feel
precariously
super
in the
unnecessary.
murky gloaming.
Having stress be out of 10 instead of out of 200 makes a difference. Yeah, I mean, it does make a difference, absolutely, but stress healing in this game is different as well. So I think stress as a mechanic is fine in this. Yeah, second Hades should be out this year, hopefully. Hey, Biggles, how's it going? Again, I think there's just aspects of this challenge that are enjoyable. I don't think this is why I never play Infernal Torches, because I don't know if I'm good enough to play Infernal Torches. That's a reality. But really what it boils down to is just that, like,
Left unsurfaced,
I just don't find any of the
grievances gain
challenge
a
fun. I
terrible
like the
strength.
Corpse Light. Like, Corpse Light is kind of funny. I enjoy the crit stacking one to a degree, but it's also very
understood
minimal.
your
And
eagerness to
again,
build a
the
reputation.
downsides to it just feel like,
And it pained me greatly to
I don't know.
hold you
I feel
back.
like sometimes the devs lean too hard into the we're Darkest Dungeon. The game is
The
brutal because
crossroads,
it's
a
brutal.
beacon for the broken and the
And,
battered.
like, people love the brutality of it, so let's just make things really brutal. And it's like, okay, but also you need to make the game fun, and this is just not a fun mechanic. I just, when they added them initially, I liked the idea of them. And then as I played them more, I was like, I don't think this is for me. I really hope as they expand the game and build more mechanics and, like, really lean into, like, making the changes that are needed, I was hoping they would lean away from the Infernal Torches and slowly create, or even eventually just put a patch out there that created a new challenge system. But the fact that they've doubled down on the Infernal Torches, and they've doubled them, and they've really leaned into it, makes me think that this is kind of a permanent. It makes me think that they're not considering any changes to it, and I think that's a shame, because I think it's one of the it's the replayability. The end game of this game is absolutely what this game suffers from the most. There is very little replayability after a certain point, outside of just wanting to play it more because you enjoy it. There's nothing to continue doing, and the torches do not add to that at all. A really cool pixel roguelike game into the Necrovale. Interesting. I'm not gonna be switching games today, but I'm always happy to check out other games. Don't get me wrong, I still love Darkest Dungeon. I'm not here. I know I'm complaining a lot. Like, I don't really dislike the game or anything. I just think that there are a couple things that this game really suffer from, and this is the end game is definitely the thing it suffers from the most right now. I keep hearing something. There was a ping in game, a single one, and that was an achievement that we just got. But beyond that, no, there's no pings happening. Ugh. Oh, what is this start? What is this? Head in the sand, torn rotator cuff, pyrophobic, that's fine. Hypochondriac, pacifist, fragile, needler, lazy is okay, misses the mark, terrible, sprain wrist, terrible. What is that? Oh my god. Most looking forward to that Grave Robber and Dismiss have done? Hellion. I really think Hellion has potential to be super fun and good. But she's just not quite there yet. I hope that her paths will really put her over the edge. That's a Crossroads reroll. You can't reroll the Crossroads though without going all the way to the inn and coming back, and it's just such a pain in the butt. I ain't got no time for that. I should go in and give everybody Breacher in the files. How about that? Nah, Hellion was amazing in DD1. Hellion was the best character in DD1. What are you talking about? Hellion was literally my favorite character in DD1. Hellion and Runaway. Such potential for a new system above. Yeah, Runaway definitely needs some work as well. Vestal needs work. Was Abomination. I was never an Abomination fan. I really didn't like. I never liked that the mechanic for the Abomination was just to not actually transform him. Like, I mean, you did sometimes. I know people made value, like, got value out of it, but like, yeah, I never really saw the value in him.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence. Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
This one's got a great rework. Yeah, I generally agree that Dismiss's rework has been good. I think Yellowhand could still use another pass, though. You have to invest in the bomb skills where you can just justify upgrade it. Yeah, exactly. What's not to love? I mean, yeah. All right. Zeus here. Prin, do you have any preference out of the 3 remaining ones? Soup, if you redeem, sure, you can be Jester, assuming that Prin doesn't pick it first, because they got theirs in first. This one's already been named, but this is who you're talking about, Priz. He's already been picked. Zeus picked him first. You were second on the list, so any of the other, it has to be Jester, Flag, or Leper. Hey, Slim, how you doing, bud? Alright. Leper? Gotcha. Okay, you doing, baby? Doing good. Doing good, man. We're chilling. Reviving out. We're losing runs left and right. But we're having a good time doing it, so that's what matters.
Onward. And let us hope
Never played
that
DD2? You should play
remains
it.
of
I
the
mean,
world.
that's also with the assumption that you can get the game. That's a bold assumption to make. But if you can get it, you should check it out. You'd love it. Can I choose the name after you pick the pet? Yes, you can choose the name after I pick the pet
The
blind.
winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
All right, Soup, gotcha. You're just Soup and Cracker. Flag, corpse. Okay. Gotcha. All right, that's all the heroes named. Yo, what's up, Elias? How you doing?
Even more vital,
I'm gonna change the title here because we're not doing beacon gaming. All right, I'm not gonna play the beacon anymore. we did our runs. Hopefully the enemies will get confused. Yeah.
No, that's a lot of damage!
That was a lot of damage. Look, we just murdered him in one shot. Oh yeah, let me update the paths. What do we have? We have sharp shots. Then we have verts. Then we have maniac and enemies do sometimes seem to select the corpses more than they should, honestly, but who am I to judge him?
straightforward and effective.
What's up, Culver? How you doing, bud?
Shit. Here we go again.
How about I take those? Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I can do that. Bye. Nerfed in sharp shot? No, it didn't. It just plays a different role. But it's definitely not a nerf. Sharp shot and pistol shot and double tap used to basically do the exact same thing, except one had a little bit more damage. Now they play different roles. I think that's a really good distinction for them to have. They do different things. Does a lot less damage, but that's what pistol shot is for. It probably is the same average damage. It can just roll lower, but yeah, because it's split into two shots now. But yeah, it definitely does something a little. It's more about killing enemies than it is about dealing mass damage. Gives you plenty of opportunities to eat through death tokens. Plus, it moves you back now, which is also good.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Yeah, plus it also applies combo on upgrade, which is really cool.
Listen,
well, at least the second shot
practice,
does. Fade to black because we really want the combo generation. And... chop. We'll upgrade DT in a bit, but I think for now I just want the raw damage.
And plan accordingly.
More field hospital locations. That's a good start. We definitely need it because we are suffering right now. Let's see, what pet are we gonna pick? What do we got? Scouting gear, luxury gear. Not really a great opportunity for gear to start with here. We could lean into the scouting and get an additional bit of crit per scouting item, which is nice. I might just go for slime though, just for the additional item value. Plus the resistance piercing or resistance like ignoring resistances is pretty good, especially with Leper on the team. Let's just go with Slime. Blind, if you want to pick a name for the slime,
A new variable
be my
in the
guest.
equation of your fate.
Do we want to swap in Bounty Hunter and take Baby at all? I think we can manage it with this team if we did decide to go for it. Raven's Reach is going to be really potent for us. Let's grab that while we can. What else we got here? We need food.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
And these will be useful for us. Go ahead and grab them. All right. I think that's good. Let's go for it. Slimanthemy. Got it. All right.
The rancid.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Exactly. How you doing, bud? Doing well. How about yourself?
At least it should be.
So I gotta change something here. Bucket.
Brace up. There is danger on this path.
Should be easy now that we've got no ordainments to deal with. Getting absolutely wrecked by a shambler earlier, I'm good. Gotta love a good little early morning shambly wambly wreckaroony. I should probably stop talking. A shambly wambly wreckaroony. Absolutely vulgar speech right there. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know, I'm so ingrained to do take aim. I probably really don't or shouldn't be needing to do take aim there. Flash's gift does, like, this with Leper is like a pretty nice way for like us to be able to heal right off the bat if we needed it. I forgot that pushed back with Maniac. That actually kind of doesn't do us any favors right now. Sounding much better? Thanks, Jazz. It is, yeah. I am feeling better. TV, you okay? I'm never okay, but I'm not bad.
Cooperation.
If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. The Shambly Wambly in this... A Shambly Wambly in my Christian Minecraft server? I don't think so. That's dead, right? Yeah. That was a double tap moment. Should have gone for double tap there. The Shambler is actually Catholic, just saying. It's in her lore. It's on the Wikipedia page. Just saying. It's not true. Don't come at me, please. Can we take on the baby? Probably not. Are we gonna try anyway? I don't know. I don't have the ability to stop myself from doing stupid things.
Landowner's manor.
So here we are.
The child's cries.
Hi, pagan. I'm dad. Oh god, don't start. We didn't get the blind. Let's get the kill. Time to clip Shambly Wambly. You can always go back and clip it. Oh my god, Leper, you're cracked. Great example of a fun difficulty increase. Yeah, I quite like that. It's an interesting mechanic. Plus, like, that pet in general is just meant to be goofy, right? That's all you've got back there? Come on, big boys. You can do better than that. You know, honestly, Echoing March isn't really going to be doing much for us, but it is actually useful in the baby fight, purely from the standpoint that you can use it on the meat to keep the baby from getting all the way forward consistently, or it makes it a lot harder for the baby. They're going to hit harder up here, but... Hi, Dad. I'm hungry. Make me dinner. No. No dinner for you.
Confers advantage.
I do think they need to like kind of work on the smoothness of double tap. It like the shot and then the pull out of the animation and him resetting to idle and then doing it again doesn't really feel like double tap. I would love it if they could do it where like it does it, and if it doesn't die, it like keeps the animation up, and then you just immediately get to click double tap and do it again. I like that you actually click it. I know some people are like, why does it not just automatically do it? I kind of like that interactivity of being able to click it and click again and be like, yeah, I got you this time. But I do wish that the animation was kind of smoothed out.
Simple variable, easily resolved.
Made to be just a bit more, you know, just feel a bit more immersive. And I know that that's definitely not a priority change. That is absolutely like a nice to have, not a need to have. If they could make that happen, it'd be great. I don't think you should click it. Because for me, I think it's one of those instances of player input feels good sometimes. When you're killing an enemy, you want to feel like you actually clicked the button and did it. I think that's just more of like it's just like a player feel thing. For me, I like I don't want things to automatically happen generally, but I mean, I'm fine with them like testing it out and seeing if it works that way better or whatever the case is. It may feel better that way.
A lesson taught.
You cannot target two different enemies with double tap. No, you can't. You have to hit the enemy that you hit initially with double tap if it doesn't die. That's how it works. Yes, that is how the ability works. The point of it is to finish off. So like here, I'll show you. I can do double tap. Like I can't select a corpse or anything with it. Like I have to do this, right? The same if there was another enemy there, I wouldn't be able to select them. So the misreading probably comes from the fact that second shot, the secondary ability, can hit all 4 ranks from any position. And so I think some people misread that as like, oh, because I can hit all 4 ranks and double tap can't, I can actually change where I can hit. The reason that exists is because if you hit a guarded target and let's say you hit somebody and then for some reason you get moved for whatever reason, so that way you can use it from any rank. And if you hit somebody who's guarding,
foolishly seeking fortune and glory.
Sorry, I don't have my
in
activity
this
feed
domain
up. Parasio, thank you very much for the follow. That way you can hit that person even if they're in rank 4. So it doesn't like break the game and like lock you in. So that's probably where that like misinterpretation is coming from. And that's understandable. But yeah, that's why the ranks are different between the two. Because I want to envision myself as a badass about to finish off my arch nemesis the coldest way possible. Yeah. I think both arguments are valid. I totally understand people being like, I just wanted to do both of them myself. And I don't disagree with that. Personally, I like the double hit thing. I just wish that the animations between the two were smoother. I think if they smoothed out those 2 animations, the double click wouldn't feel nearly as obtrusive as it does right now. Right now, it feels like click, wait,
is directed.
click. It needs to be more like click, click, you know? Something along those lines. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't have any coffee left.
Collaboration confers advantage.
So here, this is a double tap moment.
The unrelenting application of violence yields.
I still haven't found any of the new trophies yet. Emancipation, punish skill, steal a positive token. Are we even using punish? We are. Yeah, Stint Deposit Token is nice, actually. These are actually pretty good. Let's go. Let's see. If we lose, we lose. I'm in this stream for a while. Who cares?
The harvest is
I'm feeling
here.
good today.
Pity those with a place at the table.
So, blinding the meat may have been a better option here. I generally need to remember that that is like an option I can lean into. Coffee doesn't really hydrate. Well, I'm sorry. Get over it. I'm kidding. That was rude. I shouldn't have said that. But it's all I have to drink. Maybe the new trophies are the friends you make along the way. Maybe. Who knows? That's where you channel your inner Steven Seagal and say something obscenely cheesy before clicking. I've been doing it wrong this whole time, haven't I? Got it. I will better myself. Don't worry. Really should have taken like bash or bash. Oh well. To hear my one-liner. Get fucked. There you go. That's my one-liner. I hope you liked it. No, it was supposed to knock you back. That was a great hit.
The slow suffering begins.
Shit. Not good. Not good at all. Why did that... Oh, I was about to say, why did that lower
There's
hunger?
no time to falter.
Yeah, we're probably gonna die here. Quad hunger? Almost. Yeah, we don't have the damage right now, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, it would, and I forget that it does that now. Yeah, I would, but I didn't. Yeah, we're dead. GG. Oh well. That's what I get for taking a baby. This early on. Should have done it. Leper's dead. No, surprising, honestly. Who's going first? Him. There it goes. Alright. Alright. That's me done for today. I'm not gonna play anymore. I've lost enough runs today.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding. And victory.
Just not a day for wins. Is what it is. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid. All the candles. You trying for a Grand Slam? No. I don't hate myself enough to do Grand Slams anymore. I've done my time. I did my Grand Slams. Again, it's an inflated challenge that I don't think gives any value at this point. The kitchen's closed. Yeah, it's something. All right, let's go say hi to Praises. Yeah, not every day is a winning day. All right, thanks all for being here. I'll be here again tomorrow morning, y'all, so we can come say hi again. Thanks all for being here. And I will see you all when I see you next. Have a good one. Say hi to Praises for me. Be kind. There's a raid message. And I'll catch you all later. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.